All right, I want to do a little sidebar action here. I kind of want to go over the box office, the numbers for so far this year, because it's almost at the end of this month, here in about a week, it will be about a quarter of the year. So we're about quarter of the way through 2024, and I'm really curious to see how is the box office looking. And right now, it is not looking so hot. It's a slow start this year, yeah. Only five movies so far have grossed over $100 million, and Mean Girls is the fifth one at $104 million. So far, Dune Part Two is at just at $500 million. They're at $509 million worldwide. They're probably going to be ending up around 650 to 800. That's probably where they're going to end up at. And I bet you when they do, re-releases down the road, they're probably gonna end up being $1 billion. Because right now they did Dune Part One re-release, and that made $30 million. $30 million on a re-release compared to Imaginary Blumhouse, that made $24 million. Still, that probably cost like that probably cost like 10 million to make. So somehow they still made money off that. But a re-released Dune made $30 million, more than a brand new movie. Kung Fu Panda 4 just crossed $200 million. The Bob Marley One Love, that's in third place with $169 million. And The Beekeeper, $152 million. I'm really curious how much The Beekeeper. I have a feeling that cost a lot to make, so I don't think that made its money back. Mean Girls at 104. Madam Web just shy at $97 million. Ugh. I don't know when I'm gonna watch that movie. Not anytime soon. Argyle, that's at 94 million. Nice Swim, another Blumhouse. That made $53 million. Are you kidding me? That movie does not deserve 53 million. That's another. See, Blumhouse, they're putting out Nice Swim and Imaginary, and they still made damn near $80 million. I guess that's why they're Blumhouse, because they know how to put a movie out for $10 million and still squeak away with 50 million. All right, let's jump over to 2023 real quick. I want to take a peek at last year in comparison. Let's go. Let's see here. There was, wow, 50 movies, 50 movies that grossed $100 million or more. And right now in 2024, there's only five. So they need 45 more movies just to catch up. Last year, Barbie was the number one with $1.4 billion, and Super Mario Brothers $1.3 billion. So there was only two movies that made the $1 billion club last year. Is there any $1 billion this year? Furiosa, Godzilla, no. Deadpool 3, I think Beetlejuice, Joker 2. So I'm thinking Deadpool 3, Joker 2, Beetlejuice 2, and maybe Mufasa, the prequel to The Lion King. Those are the four I think have a chance at making $1 billion. Oppenheimer, just shy of $1 billion. That was $960 million. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, $845 million. Somehow Fast X, Fast and Furious, the 10th installment, made $704 million. And it only had $146 million domestically. That's crazy. That was all foreign money. Really Wonka, $629 million. I'm going to come back to Wonka. I got something else I want to talk about. The Little Mermaid somehow made $570 million. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, $567 million. Ant-Man? Somehow the Ant-Man made $476 million. John Wick Chapter 4, $440 million. Yeah, I'm actually excited for Chapter 5. The Transformers: Rise of the Beast. I was really surprised that movie came out, and let alone it made $438 million. So impressive. Aquaman, the last DC movie, made $434 million. Compared to the original movie that made over $1 billion, you lost half of it. But it's not their fault. DC just got screwed over, especially Aquaman. The Meg 2, The Trench. How did you make $397 million? Yeah, you only had $82 million domestic, 315 worldwide. That's ridiculous. Five Nights at Freddy, $291 million, and I'm sure that was a $15 million budget, like super cheap to freaking make. Um, that was a home run there, Blumhouse. Creed 3, 276 million. That's not the greatest numbers, but still not bad. No thank you, Taylor Swift. Napoleon. Okay, I want to talk about Napoleon and the Killers of the Flower Moon. These are all Apple products. Napoleon is 221 million and Killers of the Flower Moon at 157 million. So if my correct math, that's $380 million, give or take, for two movies that probably cost 600 million to make. Oh, they lost so much money. Let's see here, $378 million for two movies, and Scream 6. It's crazy that Scream 6 only made $168 million, and that's considered the best in the franchise. It's just like, man, why can't Scream 6 or a horror movie like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, man, one of these days I want them to make like a $400 million movie. It's just because like this is the most it's ever done, and it's only 168. I feel like it's the 35th most last year, and it was a great movie. I like how the so you're telling me Insidious: The Red Door made more than Scream 6? Oh, that just right there makes no sense. The Marvels barely made $200 million. Um, so The Exorcist, Believer, that made 136 million, and they paid like 400 or 300 million dollars just for the rights, and they only get to do like 3 movies too. So yeah, not looking so hot. Um, Last one I'll talk about is the Godzilla minus one. That snuck in at $106 million. Oh, there's a few other things. Let's talk about ones that didn't really do so hot. Um, wow, The Color Purple, the Steven Spielberg remake, that only made $67 million. Woo! The movie 65 with Adam Driver, the alien planet, that only made $60. The Magic Mike Last Dance, 57 million. Ouch. The Thanksgiving Eli Roth slasher, that made 46 million. That's not too bad. I mean, I don't think that cost much to make. So still that's not too bad. It might have, the Iron Claw only made 42 million. And Ferrari only made 42 million. Ooh, Expendables 4 made 37 million. Yeah, no more Expendables. Whew. But yeah, that's the box office numbers for 2023. I just was really curious how it was. You let time to settle, and jump down in comments below and let me know what you guys think about the box office numbers. What's the biggest surprise on your list?